Okay, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, this room was unfinished like that. Now, I have, with the help of my brother and little bitch, got her insulated with 6 1/4 insulation. 6 1/4 inches thick. And instead of using the inner pavement, I used exterior, just to double make sure. As you can see, still got stuff to do, but we've also done the power to where it's much better. I wish I had before of that. Much better than it was, though. Yeah, it looks much better, runs much better, is much better. As you can see, I still got a little bit to do there. Now, what I haven't decided is if I'm going to go all the way to the top, or if I'm just going to end it there at the 8 foot, which I'm probably thinking that's what I'm leaning towards, and have a full ceiling in there, because there's plenty of height for storage up there. Not sure what I'm going to do there. Anyway, so this is the power box now. Much better than what they had. Much safer than what they had. What they had for main power was this. Yep, main choking. And as you can see, that's the main power now, like it's supposed to be. I'm no idiot. And with the main breaker system, so I can work on it by killing the main. Obviously, you don't mess with anything on top, still live up there. You can mess with anything down here by just killing that main. No live power. And that's what I got everything marked. But as you can see, I got a lot more room to go. But I have a big shop and barn and house and blah blah blah, so plenty of power to go. This is my mess for my little construction zone here. And what I've done in the corners, can't see too good now because I haven't finished it. But what I've done in the corners is I had that little space there, and instead of using a whole board for something that I didn't feel needed it, let me get a light, actually you can't see that on camera. Instead of having that where you still can't really see it on there, but anyway, instead of having that where you would have to cut a whole nother board, there is a little edge, as you can see, but that's just going to work out to be trim basically in the corner. I'm going to do the same thing here. As you can see, I already did it up there. That's going to turn out to be real nice. And of course I'll paint it the trim color, which is going to be black for this room, and then this will be the regular wall color here, because that's the wall, of course. And it doesn't look very big on this video. It's not a very big room really. It's only 8.5 by 8. Yes, 8.5 by 8. But the reason I spent so much time on this and money, $1,500 so far, is because this is also going to double as my new bar. Yes, bar. And what I'm going to do that is I'm going to have a back counter there, about 25 inches wide. And then I'm going to come up here a little bit, and I'm going to have my front bar somewhere in there, and a couple chairs. And then we're going to have another bar just the other side of this wall here. okay, is the plan. But the more I think about it, I might go ahead and run counter all the way around the back wall, and have an unmanned bar. I just have bars all the way around. But I don't know yet. I might have another bar here. Thing of it is, there's not much room looking at it now, actually. So I might just have back bar, this bar, this little bar here. I don't know, it's about 4 foot wide bar. It'll probably go here. I'll have the full back bar, the little bar here, or on the other side of that wall, I ain't sure, and then I'll have the other bar here. So the one bar is 6 foot, so it's only going to leave a little space. What I planned to do, what I was thinking, was have it all the way against the wall, and have a couple Western style doors for that, and then over here will be the seating. But what I'm noticing is with that door opening like that, the way it is, I don't know how much of that I'm catching on video, but anyway, with the door like the way it is, I'm going to have that open space there. As you see the light, and that won't leave much space over here for sitting and or standing. What I could do, because this bar is actually going to go, it's going to go all the way over there, all the way to the other side over here, to right about here roughly. So we're going to have a facilities for the women. That's going to be a little bathroom, shower, little facilities. And over here was actually planned for the pool table and that. I was going to have a pool table right about here. And then over here I was going to have a little sitting area to eat. But then like I said, I planned a bar there too, I was thinking. So I don't know, I guess, how that's going to work exactly. But I'll get an updated video of what's going on with the shenanigans of my remodel of the old barn into the new bar. And eventually what's going to happen is this whole thing is going to be converted and there's a hell of a lot of room up there. This thing doesn't even get close to the depth. But what's going to happen is this is actually going to be converted. I'm going to convert this old barn into a house. But there's some minor issues I need to deal with before that. In the meantime, it will be awesome for the parties I have. I have a party for everything: birthday, Christmas, Halloween, it don't matter. If it sounds like a good party, we'll throw one. Bonfire, whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyway, this is probably about what I'm going to do here, is see how those boards go across there. I'm going to run them on the way through, and there'll be that little space there. I'm not even going to use it. I'm just going to insulate the hell out of it, and then I'll block it on the other side so it all looks as one. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and have this will probably stay the bar even when it becomes the house, and I'll just use that facilities for the guest. And then over here in the master bedroom, which I'm going to have a loft above. For that, you can't, like I said down video, you can't see the depth. But anyway, there's plenty of room. I'm going to have this be a master bedroom here. And what I'm going to do in the master bedroom is over here, I'm going to have another bathroom just for the, me and the old lady, and or whoever buys the place after us, which will be after I'm dead. And that's going to be a lot of years, let's hope. But anyway, so here's the shitty start of it. It's actually not the start. This is actually, like I said, well, just in that room, $1,500. But I figure if I do it a room at a time, it'll be feasible, and it'll be sturdy as hell, because you're virtually building an individual situation every time. they had a pretty good thing going here. They had steel on the walls, and that's okay for a barn, but for the bar and feature residence, that's just not good enough. So what we're going to do is going to be pretty awesome, and there's another project, but yeah, we got all this to deal with yet. See anything you may want to buy in the video, let me know, because this is just what's going to happen. Is I got another building, and this is going to be just a mess in my way, so I don't need most of this stuff. And what's going to happen is it's going to all go to sell. We have a sell around here, and it will go to it. We have a little bit of everything. Not everything's for sale in the video. Some stuff, like I said, is not. But get a general idea of what's going on here. These toolboxes are for sale. I don't know, make me an offer. I would say they're about $200-300 toolboxes. I'd probably take about half that for each of them. There's 2 of them there. They're both diamond plate and all that. That one's a Delta. You can't really see it, but anyway, it's a Delta there. And then I have these gates. I don't know, $100 a piece on them too. But hell, I might make a deal. You just never know. More money for my project's what I'm thinking. Get some of this stuff out of my way and get more money for the project I'm doing. And get this damn thing whipped. So, what's probably going to happen is this video is going to suck because I didn't really plan on making a video. I was actually going to take pictures, but it just wasn't working out, so I ended up having to make a video. And I'm not a very good narrator, so just deal with it. And if you don't like it, don't watch my shit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers the stages of where we're at. We're going to try to leave them beams exposed also. They're just kind of pretty cool architectural beams, so I'm going to try to leave them exposed. A couple better angles than what they did, more appropriate angles there, and I'm also going to beef up that header they got there, because that's a joke. Well, this whole wall is going to be a wall. There's going to be a wall there. Sill plate. There's actually going to be a wall in there where they're supposed to be, so there probably won't be an exposure of the beam. That sucks, but anyway, I'm going to end this video with the thought of what I'm going to do today. And what I plan to do today is finish those 2 boards there, because they're not finished. They appear to be on this video, but they're not. You just go over there, and you just go over there. That corner needs to connect as that is, okay? I was going to fill in the holes. I decided to go ahead and leave them. I think it gives it characteristic. If nothing else, I can always stuff them at a later date. Anyway, the deal today is I'm going to finish this off, hopefully. That's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and insulate that. Don't know if it's going to work, though, because the insulation I got was for the outer walls. I didn't really account for the inner wall. I wasn't thinking for the inner walls, so I didn't exactly get the right size insulation that I needed for this, because this is only 4 inches thick, and the insulation I got is actually 6 1/4, so 2 1/4 inches thicker than it needs to be. For some people, however, with me, it is insulation. I can stuff it in there. I will make it work. To me, you can't have too much of a good thing, and insulation's a damn good thing, especially in a situation like this. What I'm going to have to do is get up there and do that, too, today. You can't really see it, but anyway, get up there and do that crack there, I'm thinking. I was kind of leaving it for ventilation, but if it gets too stuffy in here, I'll poke a window. I'm going to have an air conditioner somewhere in that wall there, because I don't want it next to my deal there. And also I have a mirror that hangs on the back wall of the bar. I may be better off just running the bar up this way. Yeah, I might just do that, and that'll give plenty of room for the door and plenty of room for people to sit, but I just don't know. I'll have to build a cabinet around that or something. There's a spot. The damn thing ripped me off. I don't know why it didn't come with it. I'll have to buy one, but there's a spot that I can go ahead and put a lock, and that's what I'll do. I'll put a lock on there, and then you won't be able to get in there. No one will be able to get in there. I still have a couple things to do on this. I got a wire connector. Ouch! Like that there. Can't really see this. Fucking letters in my way. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's wire clamps there, and there we go. There's wire clamps there, and I need one there, and I need one there, so I need two more, and I'm going to go ahead and buy a few extras, because as you can see, I can add plenty. And yeah, so I've rented about 20 minutes on this video. I'm just kind of testing my new camera. Bear with me, I haven't really used this camera too much. I actually bought it for my wife, so she's pretty much used it. Anyway, this is also an update for Uncle Doug's farm and the going-ons that we're doing. We actually have a lot going on, but this is some of what's going on. We are going to go ahead and today, like I said, we're going to go ahead and paint what I've got done, which is this will be done here soon. So all these, basically all the walls will be painted today is the plan. The ceiling, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do there yet, whether I'm going to false ceiling it. The plan is to false ceiling it. It's to put an 8-foot drop ceiling in, I guess you would call it. I don't really know what you call it, because it's going to be actual joist in so that I can run the insulation that I have. I'm going to center it out where it will just roll out and staple right in there. I can run this plyboard that I got, which you can see right there in the video, right across it, 2 sheets of it, and maybe do, again, I'll use that board there. It works great, and there ain't no need in cutting a whole piece for that little strip, or that little strip, or all of them little strips for that matter. So what's going to happen is that, and we'll see how far I get, because I do all this by myself. I did have help with that wire there. Whoops, there. It's a big, heavy son of a bitch. And I did have help with, like I said, the insulation in here and those 2 boards there. That cut there. My little brother and his little shit did it. And yeah, so anyway, that's a 20-minute video on this new camera, and I hope you enjoy the video. I know it was a lot of ranting and raving. I got that little heater in here, and it actually heats this room pretty good, even with the stuff I still got to do, so that's a pretty good thing. It's pretty cold out today. Yeah, so we're off.